Welcome to Pricey's Fishing Adventures. This episode's all about setting up a Michael Johnson's Blackfishing Float. Handmade they are. They're fantastic. We've got a couple of here, different sizes. This is my personal favourite at the moment. He just sent this down. It's cork, it's old school. So what I've done, got some floating line, catch my Alvey reel, whatever rod you want. I usually use a 12, 13 footer off the rocks. I already put a stopper on there, a little white bead so it stops the float from running over itself. Then feed it through the float. Already know what sort of weight we need. So we add a little white bead so it doesn't wreck. Michael Johnson's Handmade Blackfishing Floats. A small running sinker, you'll be able to work it out just a tiny bit. Then another swivel so it doesn't bang on the swivel. We have a little small swivel here, don't know what size it is, so we'll just connect that up. Whatever you guys like using. I put it through twice, wrap around 4 or 5 times, put it back through the loop, and back through itself again. Give it a bit of a lick and pull down on itself. As soon as we find the tab, push it down. Okay, cut a bit of a tab off, pick that up later. There we have it, runs down to the swivel, sinker and a couple of little beads. Now we need a trace, so what I use is Gamakatsu Octopus size 4, a couple of little bits of sheet lead to get it down there, and a couple of hooks. I use a 2-rig hook. So I use this, 5-6 pound trace. Off the rocks is fine. So this is the hard bit. So I'll grab the end. I use a double rig, that way they usually miss the first one, they come back. Put it to the eye, then put it back through itself. Then I pull the tab through, that way I can make a loop so I can feed the weed or cabbage through. Gives me a bit of chafing room. Okay, loop, back through itself once, twice, 3 times. Cut the tab off. Okay, and I work out what size leader I want. I usually use a meter. Cut that off. Okay, then what I do is feed through the second hook. It's a bit hard in this light, but it doesn't matter. We'll get there. Usually do this outside. Back through. So I have about, 18 inches. And make a bit of a loop. Through once, through twice, through 3 times. Pull it through. That way, as you can see, I've got a loop there. I can put the weed through it. I don't have to twist it on. Same with this one here. Also got a loop on the bottom. I can double it up. So now what we do is we connect it to our swivel at the end of our line. On the end, push it through once, twice, couple of twists, back through itself. Cut the tab off, clean that up later. Now, to get Michael Johnson's Handmade Blackfishing Floats right, grab me a little bit of sheet lead. We're not all tangled up. There we go. bend it over. You can use split shot. I have plenty of this lying around from a bit of roofing I did a few years ago. So about 8 inches away from the float. Squeeze it down, don't squeeze it too hard, you'll cut your little trace line. Yes, we do get tangled up occasionally. Okay, let's try again. Hook up everywhere. There we go. It's not really working, but get going. Try again. Spread it out. Give yourself some room. Okay, it's already hooked on there. Goodness gracious me. Get your pliers, just crimp it down. Not too much. Get your second one. Bend it over. Might be easier if you use split shot, whack it on. I'll be able to see that, crimp it down. There we have a running rig from Michael Johnson's Blackfishing Float. As you can see, it just runs up and down to the stopper. Stops it, we can adjust the stopper at any depth. Okay, Michael Johnson's running rig, it's fantastic floats. Okay, we'll get back to you.